my lord, it is windy today, guys. Oh my gosh, it feels good to be back on the bike. You know, I haven't uploaded in a while, and by a while, like, I mean a while. I got a lot to talk about in today's vlog, just kind of where I've been, what I've been doing. So stick around, I got a lot to talk about today, and I'm also going to be riding with somebody today. I'm going to be riding with my friend. She's been one to ride for a while, so I'm gonna go pick her up and we're gonna ride a little bit. There's so much I gotta talk about. Like, I don't even know what to make the main topic of this video, to be completely honest. There's just like 10 topics I want to talk about, but then of course I'm recording now, so I'm probably gonna forget half of it. Feels good though. I finally got new tires on the bike. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I made a post about it, but finally replaced the tires on the bike. The one in the back, my rear tire, had a pretty nasty gash in it and was getting pretty bald, so I finally replaced that, which is nice. And then I just got to change the oil and this bike will be all ready to go. So I'm gonna go pick up my friend now, and then we can resume this vlog after that. Can you guys see how windy it is? This is ridiculous. My gosh. Yes, look at this. It's so hard living the life in a sorority house. Look at the size of this place. Right here is where I got pulled over. So you see how this opens up right here into 3 lanes? Remember that. And then once I get moving again, I'm going to tell you the story how I got pulled over. The cop was sitting right there. And I've been having issues with my GoPro adapter from my mic to my GoPro. So I'm hoping this video comes out okay and I don't have to order a new one. So we'll see what happens. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Yes, this is what you should wear when you're riding on a bike. That's what you chose to wear? Nothing like to protect the arms, nothing?
It's hot out.
You know what you should not wear when riding a motorcycle? It's that. I don't care if it's hot out, you should always be wearing gear. I take the pot calling the kettle black because I never wear gear. You're lucky, it's really windy today, so we won't be going very fast.
Yay.
I could link us up while I'm vlogging, but I'm not going to.
Why?
Because then you hear everything.
I want to hear what you're talking about.
You will, you just gotta watch the video.
What?
Hold on.
If you say anything about what I'm wearing, what are you doing? Stop.
I just posted it, relax. So back to my story. So last night where I was showing you guys, I got pulled over, and it was my fault, I'll admit to it. I was in my Camaro and there was a truck in front of us, a Tahoe, and this jackass decides to sit on the sit on the windowsill, and he's hanging out the window with like leaned over the roof, and he was driving like shit. And I was very pissed off because he was driving like 2 miles an hour and there's no one in front of him, and I was getting all frustrated, and as soon as it opened up into more than one lane, I ripped it past him. This dude's just staring me down. Hello, can I help you? Hello? So anyway, as I was saying, when it opened up into 2 lanes, I ripped it past him. And sure enough, at the end of like that stoplight, I ripped it from there to the stoplight. And there was a cop sitting right where I showed you at the stadium. And sure enough, he pulled out and pulled me over. And he walks up to my car with just like a smile on his face, laughing. And I was like, yeah, you got me. He's like, man, you're really driving the piss out of this thing. I was like, sir, you have not seen me drive the piss out of this thing. I'm not even at 3,000 RPMs. I didn't say that to him, but I was like, yeah. I explained what happened, how I got frustrated. I hope the wind noise isn't really bad. Like, I can feel all this wind. Let me see if I can fix my mic a little bit. But anyway, so I was like, yeah, I explained the situation, I got frustrated. And he was like, yep, license and registration. He came back, and he's like, yeah, you know, you gotta settle down, can't be doing that. I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, yeah, I've been driving around here a lot. I know what you're talking about with all the drivers and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah. So he didn't even give me a warning nor a ticket, so he was really cool about it, so that was cool. So this girl I'm riding with today, we've been friends for like 9 years or something like that. I've known her for many, many years, and we ended up going to school together. So that's how I know her. We've been pretty close friends for a while. Her name is Shannon, for those of you wondering. And she's ridden on the bike before, but she's been begging me to be in a RR video. So I said, you know what, fine. She's been a big supporter of the channel for a while now. I forget when I told her, but I told her, and she like didn't believe me. And I was like, no, I do make YouTube videos. I am weird, yes. But yeah, she's cool and wanted to ride today, so I figured I'd take her out. You know, it's a nice day. Besides, it's so windy. It's got to be like 30-mile-an-hour wind. So on to the next topic. If you guys follow my Instagram, I went to Los Angeles for spring break last week, and a lot of people were asking if I got footage. Now, part of me regrets not getting footage, especially of the Hellcat. So for 2 days, we ended up renting a 2017 Dodge Hellcat, and it was awesome. The whole trip was awesome. It was just a ton of fun. We did car stuff every day. It was me, my roommate, and then my roommate's friend from back home, and we just did different car stuff every day. I saw over $100 million worth of cars in like 6 or 7 days. It was insane. A lot of people were asking if I filmed, and the answer is no. So I didn't film because I knew this trip was probably going to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Just the cars we saw, everything was going to be once in a lifetime. And although I took tons of pictures, don't get me wrong. In 7 days, I think I took almost 300 pictures. But so I captured the memories that way. But I didn't want to record because I just really wanted to enjoy it. That was my second time out to California, but I hadn't been there since I was real little. So I just wanted to, you know, kind of take it all in, enjoy the experience out there. So I did not want to film, and I didn't end up getting any footage. Now, the one footage I do wish I had gotten was some footage on the Hellcat, you know. Maybe used the suction cup mount and hooked it up and got some exhaust clips or something, because that car was phenomenal. I'm going to make a separate video about that and us renting the Hellcat. But yeah, the whole trip was a ton of fun. Take a look at my Instagram for all the crazy cars we saw. We saw some stupid crazy cars. 1957 Ferrari 250 Testarossa. We saw a 250 GTO actually. We saw Greg B23's Lyra BC, if you guys know who he is on Instagram. We just saw some stupid crazy cars. But that also was part of the reason I wasn't uploading. You know, I was away on vacation. And the week prior to that, I was swamped with schoolwork. All my professors and stuff, they put, I don't know, I'm hearing like a weird noise coming from my bike, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, the week before we went away to spring break, my professor swamped me with work. So, you know, I had so much going on, I couldn't have uploaded. I couldn't even record a video, so I apologize for that. That's why I haven't uploaded in a while, but that's no excuse. Especially now that the weather's getting nicer, I will be trying to upload more frequently and get out on the bike and make some more videos. Between, you know, how cold the weather is and just how busy I've been, I just really haven't had any motivation to get out and ride, you know. No one enjoys riding in the cool. I enjoy riding when it's warm outside and enjoyable. That's what I've been up to. I've just been all over doing a ton of stuff, so I apologize for that. But I'm back. Damn, yeah, I think it is a funeral procession. That sucks. Rest in peace. So while I have a passenger up here, I can kind of talk to you guys about how to ride with a passenger correctly. I think I touched on that in a previous video very briefly, but a lot of people, I know my one friend, he wants to ride with a passenger coming up soon. And you know, some people, it's enjoyable when you're riding with someone else. So I figured I'd just give you a lot of tips. Now, first thing, I'd highly suggest not riding with a passenger until you've ridden a decent amount and you know what you're doing, because it's not fair to put that other person's life at risk if you don't know what you're doing. You know, they put all their trust in you. They literally have no control over what you do when they're riding with you. This guy's up my ass. So yeah, know what you're doing first. Don't ride with a passenger unless you're experienced and know what you're doing. It's not fair to put them in danger just because you don't know what you're doing. Rule number 2, it's not that difficult to ride with a passenger. It's just a lot of extra weight in the back. It's kind of throws off the balance of the bike a little bit, but it's something you just got to get used to and adjust to. And once you get used to and adjust to it, it's not that hard. Like, once you're moving and you have momentum going, it's not very difficult. But yeah, first thing is, make sure the passenger kind of knows that, like, when you're going into turns, not to be wobbling all around. Don't be moving all around back there, readjusting. Make sure they know that they got to stay relatively still, and they can't throw off your center of gravity and your balance while you're riding, because that's what'll mess you up. If you're riding and the passenger starts wiggling all around and throws you off, then you're screwed. There's nothing you can do about that. Make sure they hold on tight. Obviously, I had one passenger I rode with, and she just kind of like lackadaisically was holding on to me, and I'd accelerate and she'd be like, ah. So make sure they're hold on correctly. I know it sounds stupid, but make sure they're holding on tight. The next thing is, explain to them turns. You know, explain to them how, like, when I went into that right-hand turn right there, just because you're turning right, a lot of people's natural, who don't know anything about riding a motorcycle, their natural instinct is to lean left, but that'll throw everything off. So make sure that they lean the same way you're leaning. So if I'm leaning into a turn right, make sure they're leaning the same way as you are, so it doesn't throw everything off and just kind of fuck up everything. Make sure they have the proper gear too. You saw me making fun of Shannon earlier in this video because she comes to ride a bike wearing what she was. Make sure they have the proper gear. You know, if God forbid something happens, I don't want to say it and jinx myself, but God forbid something happens, both people got to be protected. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a one-person thing when you have a passenger. So make sure both people have the right gear and are protected. Just be a little more cautious when you're riding. You know, you have a whole other human life behind you. That's your responsibility now. So just be more cautious when you're riding. Other than that, it's not really that much more difficult as long as they stay steady. And they try to keep their body weight as close to you as possible. The closer you guys can be together and make yourself kind of one entity while you're on the bike, the easier it is to ride. You know, if there's if there's weight in the front and then weight in the back, it's kind of going to throw everything off. But you have all your weight centered closer to the center of the bike, it'll be a lot easier to ride. So make sure that they know just to kind of try to stay close to you and not wiggle around and throw the weight off. But other than that, it's really not difficult to be riding with a passenger. You know, I'm doing it no problem here. And I've done it before. The first time you do it, it'll be a little nerve-wracking. The first time I rode with someone else, you know, I just didn't really know what to expect, but then once I got moving, I was fine. So the first time is a little nerve-wracking, especially because you don't know what to expect, plus you now have the responsibility of a whole nother person. So being nervous the first time is normal. Now, I'm trying to think. I think this girl Shannon, she was actually the first person I rode with, if I'm not mistaken. It was either that or my sister, something like that. So yeah, it's not difficult to ride with a passenger. You can look up a few other videos of kind of maybe the more technical stuff. You know, I'm just giving you the basics of, if you've never done it before, the basics of how to ride casually with a partner. Because that's what I'm doing now. I'm not doing anything crazy. Especially because my tires are brand new. They still got the oil on them. I can't really go deep into twists and stuff and have a good time. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, to riding with a passenger. Coming up in the next videos, you know, I gotta clean this bike off. This bike's covered in pollen from all the pollen we have out here, and she's just a mess. So I'm gonna clean her up. And the baby Randy, he sent me out that rim tape and stuff like that, and all these stickers and a nice note. So I'm gonna clean the bike up and get that on there. I think I saw something about this place. Oh yeah, my friend wanted me to go to that. It's like it's an antique car show, but with mac and cheese, as weird as that sounds. There's like you get to try like 33 samples of different kinds of mac and cheeses while you look at antique cars. Like, you really can't go wrong with that, to be completely honest. I just had something going on later today, so I could not go to it, but it looked like a lot of fun. So yeah, for this video, that's all I got for you guys. I'm back. I'm gonna try to be uploading more often. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me on my friend's video, the video of my friend who went down. If you guys haven't seen that, go check out that video. My friend, he's doing better. He's got a new bike now. He's learned from his mistakes. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely go take a look. It's doing pretty well for my channel, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been doing. So I'm probably just gonna, you know, casually ride around, enjoy the rest of the ride. I'm gonna link up with the Cena so we can talk. Shannon loves every time we're riding to link up with Cena so she can hear me and I can hear her. So that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. So yeah, guys, that'll be a wrap. I'm gonna pull over and link up these Cenas. If it's your first time stopping by, please make sure to subscribe and drop the video a thumbs up. I appreciate all the likes you guys give me. All my Instagram and all my social media is down below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I appreciate the support. And peace. I just talked shit on you the whole time.
I know.
What's that? Guess I'm taking you on the highway now.
No, please don't. I hate being on the highway on the bike.
Do you actually?
Yes.
Oh, we're definitely hopping on the highway then.
Yeah.
Wherever life takes us, dude.